My producer told me earlier, you were also a cop at one point?
Yeah, not too many people know about that, yeah.
Yeah, what? I didn't know that.
How did they know that?
Was it? I don't know.
Maybe I should. Yeah, I could show you pictures.
Were you as before or after that situation?
No, it was way before. I was young. I was a Westchester County special cop, which means I was on, basically, they put you on and you do more, you know what I'm saying? For like, you got to go then and do a probation. Yeah, no, I had gone, to the cop. I patrolled. I did a lot of in the parks and stuff like that. I worked. But you have to go to, like when you get on a police force, you have, you take the test, okay? And basically I was almost like on the sheriff's end of it. I got, you're sworn in. But what happened is I got hit in the eye with a wire that blinded me. So I was more part-time. I couldn't go full-time. They told me no more. That's it, you're done. Because New York City called me at the same time too. They wanted me here, okay? I was off the 406, any of you guys know, they're New York City cops. I was off the 406-1 exam.
Were you doing steroids while being a cop?
No. I didn't do steroids. 10 years later I started. This is like 1984. That's a long time. I was 24. I'll give you a picture of me in the police uniform. You can stick it in here. Anyway, I don't tell too many people. I'm almost embarrassed about it. But that's why looks like I have two different colored eyes. That's why I wear the sunglasses. Because if I sit here now with this off, I will not be able to see already. Even if I go outside.
Well, what happened? Was it an incident or something?
Yeah. So what happened was this. I actually worked a night thing. And
night shift?
Yes. And over there they work 11 to 7, not 12 to 8. So I got home. My shield number was 737. And I got home, and I wanted to go. I was trying to get full time. But you have to do 2 years. Also. And I went, and I was just shy of 2 years. I went on, and I went to sleep, and I had a water like this at the bottom of my bed. And I reached down to grab the water, and I felt what felt like a needle poke me in the arm. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I go like this, and I pull, and it's like a big, almost like guitar string piano wire. And it must have been something that, it was an old mattress, and I guess it held the fiber up to, it was wires that were in a mattress. So I wound it up, and I threw it in the garbage. Don't ask me why I did this, but as soon as I threw it in the garbage, I looked over, and as I looked over, it unwound and went like this, and basically cut the front of my eye. So I immediately had to go to the hospital. I was blind in this left eye. So the police department, New York City police said, we're not going to take you down here. And, even though I had police experience already, and with the county that I was working for said, that's it. You can't, we can't take.
Because of the injury.
Right. You can't take it full time because there's blind. I was blind.
But they came back the site?
No. What happened? Well, I got it some sight back because I went and I had to have surgery a couple months later to reconstruct my eye, and I would have had a white eyeball, Incredible Hulk eye, like a bad cataract. That was coming. So I had to shave my cornea, put a transplant in there, and put a lens implanted in my eye. Wow. But it severed my iris so that the pupil is huge. So my pupil is this big, and it takes in all this light. And that's why I wear the sunglasses. Now, like, if you want to look at it or zoom in or anything, you can see it right from there, right? I can stare in light. This eye will shrink, okay? Yeah, you can see it, right? When I look at you? Right. So people, I'm not Sean Ray that I think I'm Joe Slick. If I don't wear sunglasses when there's lights, you know what I mean? Even going out, like if I go out my house and it's sunny out, and I go just to take the garbage out or something, or go to the mail, just to walk from my front door to the mailbox, I got to put sunglasses on. Or I'll come in and I'll be like, whoa, the big red spot, because I can't see, my pupil doesn't shrink.
So because of that, you couldn't continue being...
Right, I was a part-time cop, basically, that's what it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you were on both sides of the law.
Right, I would have, it's embarrassing. I will show you, I will give you pictures to some guys who don't believe me, or whatever.
No, it's
crazy. But it was a special, it was called, yeah.
So how did it change your life? What did you do after that incident happened? What career path?
Well, at the same time I opened a gym. See, now I could have fought it, because after I had the surgery, I could see. Now, wait a minute, I can't see, you know what it is? I see, like if you look through this plastic right here, that's the way this eye sees. Right, it's not clear, it's like, look, but before I was blind, I saw nothing, you know what I mean? And when I was in the hospital after that happened, this eye here closed in sympathy, they call it. Like I couldn't even open it. So I was like in darkness. And dude, that's a scary thing. That's eyesight is no joke.
You get a different appreciation for sight after that.
Right.
Huh?
So I had been talking about opening up a gym with my friend. And we were going to do it. Even I figured, okay, go for a special, a part-time cop to being a full-time cop, and I'm going to have a gym, and this is going to be great. I'm going to, whatever. And I just said, I'll just open up the gym. I don't need that cop anyway. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. I opened up a gym, and I had Lee Haney, Laura Craval, Vince Taylor, Tanya Knight, Jackie Paisley, Janet Tech. I've had Lee Labrada, Ron Love. Well, I had all those guys train at my gym. I got Lee Haney. You guys seen pictures. Vinny's seen him and everything. There's Lee Haney sitting at the house. My mother used to make him spaghetti and meatballs. Lee Haney. You know what I mean? I had Labrada, and everything. So I know all those guys from like the early 80s. The Lee Haney was at my house in 1987. 87. So that's, these people think I'm just some guy, I don't know, look, he got the bigger. They used to run shows. I used to run shows for the MP. I was there before Steve Weinberger was there. The Atlantic States, showed him posters. You guys got videos of the posters. The Atlantic States, I called it the Atlantic Coast. You changed the Atlantic State. But I was there when Carl Campagna was the chairman. But I didn't get along with him. And then, but I started running shows. That's how I met Bob Bonham and all that stuff. I started running shows in 1986 after getting hit with the eye and all that stuff. So I've been doing this a long time. And these guys, when they were up and coming bodybuilders, were at my gym.